literally just got in my way. Someone got in the way. Woo! I thought I wasn't recording for a sec. I'm not even looking at the phone. Whoa!
He did it with no hands.
Why can't you do that, Dad?
I'm no man.
Yes, indeed.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh, I thought he crashed for a sec.
Good thing I had it just
important to point out that they are going to be throwing these streamers out the back of the airplane. They're going to lower the ramp at the back of the airplane.
Oh, wow.
And the loadmaster, I imagine, is going to be landing prone, out, sort of looking out of that back door. I had the opportunity to ride on a Skyvan during a skydiving demonstration once, and as soon as those streamers depart the airplane,
is this guy from the radio?
The loadmaster keeps an eye on them.
They watch, the plane's going to do a turn, and then they'll watch where those streamers land. Let's keep an eye on the plane to see when they go. There they go. You can see them unrolling. They're blue, red, and yellow. They'll land on the ground, and the first time it rains, they'll just dissolve into the grass. They're all biodegradable.
I can't see
Now
them.
they're going to turn,
Yeah,
and
they're too small
jumpers
for
are
the
looking
camera.
out the door and looking out the windows to see. So they'll go around a few times, climbing up to 5,000 feet to make the jump. When they jump, we've got one jumper with the Canadian flag, one jumper with the...
For Nomad Air and their flying demonstration here, or for providing this incredible airplane for our jump platform this year.
Happens. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. Oh, there it is. Oh, there he is. That's the glider. Here's the glider too.
Take a good close
Right
look
there.
at that,
What, they
red
disconnected?
airplane ahead of us. This is the side-by-side seating configuration of the RV series of airplanes.
Detail, that's the
And
glider.
as you see, Todd Rudberg taxi by on the rollout there. Straight up into the vertical. Newsmaker Air Shows in the Lockheed T-33. Shooting star. On June 23rd, 1943, General Hap Arnold approved a letter contract for Lockheed to build the XP-80. The first XP-80, nicknamed Lullabelle, was built to the security of a temporary structure thrown together in just 10 days. An entire machine shop was purchased so that the tools needed to build Lullabelle would not be 3 days after the contract was signed. The XP80 lifted off the dry lake bed with Milo Burcham at the controls, and Lullabelle flew. The top speed was 502 miles
Woo!
per hour.
That's Daddy in the air.
After that spectacular Cuban
Yep.
8, that is
He saw me.
a figure 8 lying on its side in the center of the show area. Greg is going to accelerate the T-33 to nearly its top speed and a high-speed pass from the right.
Here we go. Ready? I got that. I got that. It was a big delay, too. But my eyes got it, too.
Greg is flying this aircraft to the limits of its capability. You saw that high-speed pass. If we're lucky, we'll see a slow-speed pass so you can see the differences. Right now, he's going to perform for us a very slow roll from the left. And while Greg gets into a maneuver called the Lazy 8 to show you a little bit more about the maneuverability of the T-33, let me tell you a little bit more about the Shooting Star. On November 8th of 1950, the first jet versus jet aerial combat took place between a P-80 Shooting Star and a MiG-15 in the area in Northwest Korea, later known as MiG-Alley. Several days prior to that fateful day, MiG-15 jets had been encountered by USAF F-51Ds on patrol near the Yalu River area. On the afternoon of 8 November, Lieutenant Russell Brown, piloting his Shooting Star of the 16th Fighter Squadron, outmaneuvered two attacking MiG-15s, tacked onto the tail of one of them, and poured .50 caliber fire into him until the MiG exploded. It was the first of 827 MiGs to be shot down in Korea, and the first jet versus jet victory ever.
That plane shot down in Buffalo? Crazy.
Coming in from our right, with maximum stick deflection, two 360-degree rolls right inside the confines of the aerobatic box. Folks, that is about as fast as you can roll a T-33 Shooting Star.
The kid got a grasshopper.
Buying kids tickets to an air show when they're catching grasshoppers instead of watching airplanes.
Now watch this as Greg comes in
Wouldn't
from
be
the
too
left of the
happy.
T-33, known as Ace Maker. Right down on the deck, pulls back on the stick, rolls the T-33 upside down and holds it inverted down the shoreline.
Oh, that's the best shot.
Now I gotta say, the T-33 does not love flying upside down very much. Beautiful right echelon formation, barnstormer's loop, followed by the right echelon barrel roll. The job of the lead pilot, of course, is to fly the profile as smoothly as possible, not making abrupt changes to power or attitude, so that the wingman can follow. Here we have another barnstormer's loop in the right echelon formation. As a matter of fact, he's looking ahead
And so she's waiting for
towards the front of the airplane. If he was just looking 90 degrees over the shoulder, he would be seeing a very big airplane wobbling out in the turbulence out there, and it would be next to impossible to stay in formation.
either that or have a
Now in that teardrop turnaround, did you notice that Todd moved into the left wing position? Get your cameras ready for the first split of the show, the cross right at show center.
This one might have been.
Our lead pilot is judging the wind airspeed so that they will close in at a closing airspeed of over 400 miles per hour. They should cross right here at show center. Barrel roll up there while Todd circles around him. And now using full power, Todd tries to catch up as Stephen Christopher continues to yank it back out there. And look at this. Slips right back into that position on the wing. Undaunted air shows in a beautiful 360-degree turn. Beyond its practical applications, formation flying is a breathtaking and awe-inspiring spectacle. It stands as a testament to the exceptional skill and precision of military pilots, showcasing the harmony and coordination achievable through rigorous training and discipline. Here's another rejoin with Stephen performing a Barnstormer's loop and Todd Rudberg performing that half Cuban 8 turnaround. And right about here, they're going to slip back into formation as they complete another beautiful loop there towards our right. I told you to keep an eye on the airplanes during the entire performance. Again, they switch formations, this time in line astern. That's the lead pilot out front, and our wingman now tucked in directly behind and below the lead airplane. They're going to fly another series of loops and rolls. I want to remind you that when you're posting your videos and your photos of Undaunted Air Shows, to tag Undaunted Air Shows using the handle Undaunted Air Shows. Love to see your incredible videos and pictures of today's performance. They're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Rumble, and YouTube. 500 Corsairs were built. Look at this, folks.
Star Wars music I hear.
Another distinctive feature of the F4U Corsair is that it has folding wings, and that is in large part due to the fact of
You
its
just said it folding wings on that one you said, the blue one.
ability to land on aircraft carriers. And in order to make maximum
The
aircraft
wings.
carriers, the wings were folded.
2 hours.
It wasn't until 1944 when flatter carrier landing techniques were perfected that F4Us were used aboard U.S. Navy carriers in greater numbers, mainly
like
in
they make it
response
look
to
like a dog
growing
fight.
kamikaze attacks in the Pacific. Beautiful formation pass
Oh no, it's from
from
my.
our right.
They're on the way. They're on the way.
the sound as Stefan Trischuk only goes straight level for just a second, kicking it hard left to right. There's the beautiful overhead turnaround. And as the airplane comes around, you'll see there's Carol tucked in the wings. It is very, very difficult to breathe when you're going through 150 miles per hour in that Stearman. She's got to take little gusts of air to stay breathing. And now you can see and hear that the Stearman has pulled back the power. That's Stefan back on the power. Look at the sink rate of this airplane. You can see Carol is getting up onto the top strap. He's got to do it very, very quickly as the power comes on and the Stearman goes back into the sky. That is Carol standing on that top wing of the Stearman. Now I got to take a little bit of a survey of the people out here. How many of you would be brave enough to want to try this? Hands up. Oh, I see a few hands. I'm seeing way more hands up on that last question. I gotta say, Carol Pillon is very, very brave here. She's the first woman and only woman to walk on a jet-propelled aircraft. She is the first and only Canadian wing walker. Get this, she executed the first and second documented winter wing walks in Maine. Oh, that's gotta be cold. I'm shivering in here, out here. She is also the first woman, Canadian and wing walker, to outright own and operate a team in North America. All right, you see that Carol is strapped on to the top strut of the airplane, completely exposed to the elements as Stefan's trying for another series of aerobatic maneuvers. There's the great big barrel wall. Carol Pillon telling him, I'm having a whale of a time waving him through that great big